Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Dan Cardellichio. We are back with Lorna Kleidman. However, we're here on Thursday. Lorna, how are you today?
I'm great. We usually meet on Wednesdays, but today we're meeting on Thursday. And
We're meeting on Thursday. Get your kettlebells.
Getting ready. Doing well. I'm glad you're outside today, Dr. Dan. This is great.
I am outside. So a couple of things before we begin. Number one, if you are outside, make sure you're hydrating.
Yes.
It is hot, it is humid out
Yes.
here, and it's heavy. So make sure you hydrate. I've hydrated, I've eaten breakfast, and I've had lunch. I've had a nutrition shake, so I'm ready to go. And I'm very excited. We haven't worked out in a couple of weeks, Lorna.
I know, it's been a while. And just to follow up on what you're saying about hydration, if you're somebody who perspires a lot in the summer or at all, it's a good idea to use some of those electrolytes, the electrolyte packets in your water. It really helps you from becoming overheated, and it just lets you sustain your energy and keeps your body hydrated a little bit better than just plain water.
Correct. And I think that's important. Have the electrolytes, have some water, do a combination. But if you do sweat a lot, like I in the outdoors in today's heat, I've already had my electrolyte drink. So that is a great point, Lorna. So what do we got going today? I'm excited.
Today, let's start with a light kettlebell, about 15 pounds. We're going to start with a double kneeling position. So you can come to your mat if you want to put a towel down or something.
I have
Cushion. Great, that's perfect.
What are we going to do?
So we're going to kneel, keeping the abs engaged. The butt is squeezing so that we're not slackened in our hips, right? So pelvis tucked under, abs are engaged. We're going to grab the kettlebell with our palms forward, like this, bottom facing down. And we're going to go with a bicep, then a press overhead. Yep. So join me. So grab the handles where the handles meet the body of the bell with your palms forward. So the bottom of the bell is facing the ground. Keep the abs tight. You're going to give a bicep curl. Press it overhead. Now, when you press it overhead, don't arch your back. Press it, and now bend the elbows so the kettlebell comes behind the head. Good. And then we press. So that's for triceps. And then bring it back to the chest. Open the arms. So we've got bicep curl. Yep. Press it. Bend the elbows. And extend. So bicep and tricep here while we're keeping the abs very tight. Curl. Press. Bend, pointing the elbows forward. And press. Let's go one more time. Curl. Good. Overhead, bend, correct, and press. Excellent. Now let's come into a plank position with the kettlebell on one side of our hand, and we'll come into a straight arm plank, and we're going to row the bell to the waistline, put it down, and then take it with the other hand. Row. Put it down. So this is a plank row pass. Plank.
Same side.
Pass. Good. So take it good. Row, put it down. And then take it with the other, and then you can take it with the other hand. So switch hands, good. So you're alternating. Now, how can we make it more challenging? Without increasing the weight. We can make it more challenging by lifting the opposite leg. So, right? So now I'm going to go from 3 points to 2 points. I'm going to row, down, change hands, change legs. So this is significantly more challenging. And it's really, really good for the shoulders and for the abs. Good. So as you pull, that's it. The left leg is lifted. And then change sides. Good. So you can go for about 8 to 10 reps each side. And as you can see, it's challenging without having very heavy weight, right?
And you have to have a strong core
and it will create the strong core, right? So I would start with the plank row pass, and then once you get comfortable with that, it becomes easier. You can start to lift the opposite leg. Another one that we've done before, but it was a while back, is a variation on the plank row. So drop the heels, come to side plank, and row the bell right under the chest with the elbow facing the ceiling. So you start in your neutral plank, let your heels drop to the side and pull. And then you'll put the kettlebell down and change sides. Heels drop and pull. And heels drop and pull. Correct. Now, so now we're gonna add on, ready?
It's hot out here.
Here's how we're gonna do the same thing that we did lifting the leg, and we're gonna lift the leg with the side plank. Here's how we're gonna do it. Start with your legs together, right? Now you're just gonna roll. So now you're on the edge of one leg, the bottom leg.
Right.
Lift the leg and roll.
Oh.
And maybe you want to go 8, 10, 12 on one side.
Let's see if we can do this.
All right. Seal your legs together to start. And then drop the heel on that one side. So now you're on the side of your left foot and the right leg is floating. Good. You got it. And then you'll do it on the other side, keeping the legs squeezing together to start. And then you'll lift that left, there you go, and go for about 5 or 8 or 10 or as many as you can. Good. There you go.
Those are not easy, Lorna.
No, they're not. That's the advanced version.
Those
Good.
are not easy at all. I feel
so
that.
when you're in that, so when we're in side plank, right? We're on both feet, you're working this hip.
Right.
But when we lift the leg, now we're really working it even more.
Right.
Okay? And a lot of obliques, a lot of abs, a lot of shoulder. We're working a significant amount of the body, like 85% of the body with these kinds of planks or side plank variations.
Absolutely.
So now let's go into something that will enhance our grip strength and our wrist stability.
Okay.
So again, we'll come to a kneeling position. So let's bring one leg forward, one leg back. The leg that's back, that side will have the kettlebell.
Okay.
And so you're gonna just create a little pendulum and we're gonna go to a bottom up, gripping the handle.
Uh-huh.
Now the arm is the elbow is at a right angle, so it's not near your face, it's here.
Don't hit yourself, right?
Press it. Press it 8 to 10 times. And again, the abs are gonna be super engaged. The glute is squeezing and great for shoulder, wrist, and grip. Good, so bring it up, press it, good. Press it all the way. Try to get that elbow straight as if you're bringing a tray of cocktails to the clouds.
I've done that before.
I just made that up, yeah. That's a good one, I'm gonna keep it. Good, one more. Yeah, and let's go on the other side.
That felt good.
Yeah, so these are just more specific movements. Okay, so the abs are tight, you're squeezing that glute in the back and grip it, press it. You can keep your eye on the bell, mind your face. So if it happens to slip and fall inside, you can protect your face with your hand. Press it.
I was losing it because my hands are so sweaty.
That can happen. That can happen. Yeah.
Especially when you're outside.
That can happen. So we want to protect our face. And if you want, you can put tape around the kettlebell handle.
Yes, that we have discussed that in the past.
Right, but you know, sometimes we don't have the tape available. We don't, you know, so you just have to wipe off your hands and just start again, but make sure you protect your face. All right, now let's go into a high pull. So we'll go into double high pull. If you have a small bell like this, I like to use a block just to bring the floor up to me. So we're squatting and then you push your legs into the ground. So we can do 4 high pulls, exhaling, and then we'll go 4 singles. So let's go 4 double, 4 single on one side, 4 single on the other side.
Sounds good.
All right, you got it.
All right.
So take your bell, squat, and push. That's right. Exhale as you come up. Now release one hand. We'll go 4 on one side, pushing the legs through the ground. Take it at the top, and then we go on the other side. 4. Good. That's it. Now, let's do a high. Yeah, that was easy. You know, you've been doing that for over a year now with me. So
yes.
So it's easy. All right. So now let's go with a high pull. So it comes up here, and then we're going to catch it at the body of the bell and go into a squat. So up, catch.
So up,
catch it, the body of the bell, into a squat. Then back to the handles. Up, catch it, squat, handles. Right down, up. Good, 2 more. Good. 1 more. Good.
that felt good too.
That one really gets the heart rate up.
Oh yes, I can feel it.
Because we've got 2 squats, one for the high pull and then one for the goblet squat holding the bell.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it really gets the heart rate up. Okay, so one more movement. Let's go with one of my favorites, not only to shape the hip and the glute, but for the stability and strength, especially as we get older. You know this one, it's the single leg deadlift.
Yeah.
You know, we can't, I just love it. It's so important.
Yeah.
And not enough people do it. And if they do it, they usually rush through it and don't really
take your time. Right.
So I want you to really take your time and feel what's happening. So let's set it up.
Okay.
I'm going to use my block as a marker just to touch it. And I'm going to stand on my right leg with the bell in my left hand.
Mm-hmm.
What I want you to do is really feel the hinge of the hip. So as the hip hinges, the body flexes over. So a lot of people think just go down with the bell. The trunk goes down because the hip is flexing here. Right. Okay?
Sure.
So then as you touch to that object, you come back up.
Come back up.
And focus on that hip hinge, take your time. And then as you come up, see if you can balance. So this should be really slow and no rushing through it. Good.
Not bad knees, take your time.
Soft, that's right, that's far enough and stand up, perfect. So that standing leg, the knee is just soft. Good, 2 more. Perfect, and 1 more. That's correct. So you're working that right hip. Good. All right, let's go on the other side. So focus on not going down, but on flexing, bringing this hip crease, flexing at the hip crease. And that causes you to lower with the bell. Take your time, take your time. This is really, really good for hip strength, stability, balance, and also to help us get that lifted butt Good. One more.
That felt good.
Yeah, those are great.
That felt good. It's hot out here.
I know. It's really humid. It's tough.
Okay.
That's it for today. That's good stuff.
That was a great workout, boy.
You got your sweat on already, right?
Oh, I got my sweat on. If you could see my shirt, it's totally drenched at this point. So it's all good.
It's all good. It's good for the body.
Now, Lorna, you have a new program that's coming up.
I have a program that's coming out. I'm going to announce it a week from Monday. I think that's the 19th. I'm going to make a big announcement. So stay tuned on Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to announce it. It's going to be really, really great for women. Again, 40 and over is who I want to speak to. And there aren't enough fitness trainers and leaders speaking to those women. So
I agree 100%. This is extremely, extremely important.
Yeah. So I'll be announcing that soon, and I'll let you know.
Where can they find this announcement? On Instagram and Facebook?
Yeah, at Lorna Kleidman, both on Instagram and on Facebook, or lornafit.com, which is my website. But
so listen, you know that I recommend Lorna. Get in there, get moving, get fit. If you're outside, water, electrolytes, a little something in that water to make it all good. This is a great workout. I'm done for the day.
good.
I am done. So I want to thank everybody for listening. Lorna, thank you very much for being on again today. And we'll see everybody next week. In 2 weeks, I'm going to be on the beach. So we may do a beach version, Lorna.
Oh, I have a lot of great stuff I can show you on the beach.
I think we're going to do the beach version, and I think we're going to do it. We could do it. Maybe we'll do 1 or 2. Maybe I could do one like at 1:30. I'll get a bunch of people.
That would be fun. Oh, I would love to do that. That would be really fun.
That would be crazy. That would be a lot of fun. And for those of you who know me, I'll get a bunch of people in to do it. So Lorna, thank you very much. Everybody, thank you very much for being on, for listening today. And we'll see you next week. Be the best versions of yourself. Take care.